Good day, ladies and gentlemen, and morons. This is what we're doing next. Well, me doing next is I poured about a quarter gallon right in here, maybe a little bit more. I'm filling up the area in between the gasket and the actual port. The port I've coated the outside. Somebody said my damn epoxy didn't look good. You know what? I'm not in this for the beauty contest. No. Ron Jeremy didn't look worth the fuck. They hired him because he had a big dick. Yeah. Jenna Jameson, she didn't get into porn because she was a good actress. No, she was a whore. That was her job, to be a whore. Well, this job right here is to be a loud motherfucker. This is supposed to be a loud sumbitch. Yeah, this is for durability. Yeah. This up here is a drip effect. The drip down, if you might want to go back and watch the videos. A lot of people don't watch the videos. Yeah, and these things on the end are telephone poles. Yeah, that's half of a telephone pole, well, a quarter of it. That's a quarter of a telephone pole, yeah. This is all free, man. This port shit was free shit. Free wood, free telephone pole, got it from my brother-in-law. Just buy a couple jugs of that damn epoxy shit right there from fucking Amazon. And what I got it, I've already leveled it. And I'm using my specialty tools. It's called a 1/2-inch wrench on this end and a big ass screwdriver on that end, and it made it level. See how that shit ain't running out the edge? No, but it's level. And my goal here is to make this harder than $9 worth of jawbreakers. Yeah, that's the goal. And make it slick so that base will just roll off that shit, because the sealed part's gonna be behind wood. So the only part that's gonna be shining is the wood on the back, but you can't see it anyway. And I hit the outside edges of that soft pine to make it extra harder. Yeah, it's all about durability, sturability. Yeah, you gotta make this motherfucker durable. Damn, I spilled some. I'll have to clean that up in a minute. But in the car, I finished it up a few minutes ago. See if I can get in here and show you what's going on. Yeah, what I did is screw the screwdriver, took me some Gorilla Tape and stuck it on into that big long ass screwdriver. And that way I didn't have to crawl up in that motherfucker. I just leaned over right here and I put another a little bit over 3/4 of a gallon in there. Look at that shit. It's gonna be harder than hell. You can bet your ass on that. I finished the pour. But all that over there is gonna be hard. Yeah, see how shiny that shit is? I put it on thick. Hell yeah. Let's see a spot I need to do. Yeah, I put it on thick. I'll do it later. But we're not trying to win a beauty contest. No, what I'm trying to do is make this box so damn hard that it ain't gonna move the itsy bitsy teeny weeny spider bikini. No, it ain't gonna move at all. So that's what I did. Next I'm gonna be sanding this down. You know, here's what people don't realize. You can't see this anyway with the port on. No, you can't see past here. The port comes in almost 7 inches. You damn morons. Yeah, so you don't see none of that. You don't see that. You don't see any of this shit. No. No, you won't see none of that. But I had to explain stuff. Yeah. You gotta explain shit for the morons. They don't understand. All they do is comment without fucking thinking or looking at the videos. Yeah, they'll look at one video. Oh, wait till you see this shit I'm gonna pick up. I'm gonna have Miller pick it up today. Dakota, I sent him that fan controller. Miller dropped it off, and he's gonna start selling them motherfuckers. Hey, this shit's badass. I told you, bad to the bone. When you see it, you're gonna be like, fuck, I want one of them. Well, call his ass. Don't call me. Don't aggravate the fuck out of me about it. I told you to get one of them fan controllers, but nah. Nobody wanted to do that. They gonna be wanting to do it when they get done seeing my shit. Yeah, cause it's cool. I'm here to tell you it's cool. Let me get them runs out right there. Yeah, it is extremely cool. I don't mean like cool like fan. I mean, when you see it, you gonna want one. Yeah. Everybody's gonna want one. Watch it see. And then they'll say they made up that shit. Yeah, I made it up myself, man. You know, I had one like 4 years ago. Well, you're a goddamn liar. No, you didn't. No, there's a lot of liars out here. But I'm gonna pick it up today. I paid him last night. Said I'll have Miller. I gotta work later on. I said I'll have Miller go pick it up. But yeah, this is all still wet. See, that's wet. That's wet. It's like that WAP. This is called a wet ass port. Yeah, y'all thought I was talking about something dirty, didn't you? Yeah, this is a wet ass port. So, no, this is not for beauty. This is right. Do you think guys date ugly chick? I mean, just see if there's a good looking dude, you know, like some John Travolta looking shit, dating a damn old ugly bitch. You think he's dating her because of her personality? Hell no. Or her beauty? No, she's got that good snappy nappy dugout, that good poontang. Yeah, he fell in love with it. That's exactly what happened. Yep, I see it all the time. I had a boss man one time. He dated a woman. Well, he married her. He's dead now. She was cross-eyed as a motherfucker. I mean, this is true shit, guys. When I tell you these stories, it's true. She looked like she was trying to look directly at her nose with both eyeballs. And I said, God damn, Mike. What the fuck? What's wrong with her eyeballs? Guys, I'll say anything. It don't make a fuck. I said, what's wrong with her eyeballs? He said, what do you mean? I said, hell, she cross-eyed as fuck. He went, what do you think that's from? I said, I have no idea. He said, she can give the best goddamn blowjob I've ever had in my fucking life. It's the reason I married her. The poonander wasn't as good as the damn blowjob. I said, you're shitting me. He said, no. He said, I think it's from staring at wieners while she's doing it. He said, first time she got a hold of my thing, he said, I knew right then I was going to marry her. I said, bullshit. He said, no, man, I'm telling you, I knew right then. He said, that was the best feeling I ever had in my life. He'd been dead a while. True story. You guys take care. Have a great day, man. I'm going to try to finish some of this stuff up. I showed you. I'm going to show every process. You do what you want to do, how you want to do it. If you're trying to win a beauty contest with a bass machine that's going to rattle itself apart, well, go right ahead. That's your prerogative. That's that song. Didn't they make a song called that? It's my prerogative. Yeah, that was Bobby Brown. Yeah, his prerogative was to marry Wendy Houston, and she snorted all that shit up her nose, and she fucking died like a motherfucker. Yeah, could sing like a bird, but couldn't get that booger sugar out of her nose. Or his prerogative bit should have been making sure his wife wasn't on that booger sugar. No, his prerogative was making that in them dollars. He didn't give a shit about her. No, that was his prerogative. All right, guys, take care. You have a great day. See you.